unbeaten. The 27-game win streak is just a pleasant memory. Now trying to bounce back here today against a very talented Concordia University football team. Reset Micah Robinson tight to the left side. Here's an option run by Engel, trying to reverse back, and boy, he's against four silver-helmeted St. Francis Cougars. Jordan May got through there quickly. That's a big loss. But he had a lot of help, and that's a loss back around to the 27-yard line, including DeSalle. And there was a little motion. Here's an option run to the left side, and that's going nowhere. Engel dropped as Marcus Stepp read it perfectly. Lost his helmet on the play. But that's a loss back to the 44, and it's been a game of punts so far. Neither team really able to establish anything. Crable ready to take the snap once again. Looks, wants to throw. Looks, throws over the middle. He's got Rixey. One-handed catch. Lost his helmet. Holds onto the ball, and that'll be targeting. Wow. Those are just dangerous plays when you lead with your helmet. Head linesman talking. They're going to talk about it, so we'll keep things right here. Right now the ball is resting at the 29-yard line. There are 3 or 4 Concordia coaches out onto the field right now protesting. So let's see how the officials sort things out. Quick penalty flag was thrown. Rixey, by the way, looks like he's okay. Did lose the helmet, and he's gesturing towards the sideline. And by the way, now the Concordia coaches, they're getting a lot of chippiness from the Concordia players on the sidelines. It is targeting, and that's an ejection. That's going to be Tim Kohler, who had 25 tackles and 5 passes defended. He is gone on the targeting call. Now they drop 3 back in coverage as Dean cuts to his left, and he's got across the 40-yard line and all the way to the 43 to the 44-yard line. 2 nice back-to-back runs by P.J. Dean. But the clock a factor. Now we're down to 44 seconds. Hurry up offense for USF. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Trying to come up with something big. Here's Crable out of the gun. Drops to throw and throws right side. He's got Dylan Huntley, falls down at the 30-yard line. And the clock stops while they want to kill the ball if they can with the spike. Was limited to 7 carries and 22 yards. They'll go to him again, and this time St. Francis stuffs him. Never got back to the 35-yard line, brought down back around the 34. Surge defense coming across. Great job by the Cougar defense that time. Nick Lucas in there right now. As everybody that's been on the bus, I believe, is getting a chance, or nearly so, with all the injuries that took place a week ago. Juwan Williams in wide to the right side. It'll be 3rd down and 7 now. Concordia trying to reach their own 41. They were 0 for 8, and here is a little bit of reverse coming up, and that's a little razzle-dazzle, and St. Francis sniffs that out. Miles McClendon got penetration in there as well, and a big loss. Engel all the way back inside the 30. So likewise, Concordia goes 3 and out, and O'Hara will come back in to punt the ball away. He had 8 punts in the first half, and Crable looking, wants to throw the ball. Looks over the middle. He's got Kamakevich at the 30. And is brought down at the 28-yard line. Now the Cougars with a little bit of momentum and flow to their offensive attack. Call checks out. Chris Smith comes back in. Cougars out of the huddle with P.J. Dean offset to the left. 34-yard attempt. Getting ready. Here's the hole. The kick is on the way. I don't know. It's fading again. It's good. It caught the inside of the left upright. 34-yard field goal. Well, what do I know? I thought it was curling off to the left side, but it curled inside the left upright. And a 34-yard field goal finally at the 3:47 mark. puts St. Francis on the board in a 3-0 lead, and any points look big right now. Second down and 10. Pistol alignment again, and here is a pass into the flats, and again well defended. Ryan Johnson, we just talked about him, as Daly came up with a pass but caught for a loss because Ryan Johnson was right there, and it'll be down at the USF 48-yard line. Nose of the football just inside the USF 48. And here we go. Pistol alignment again. Engel wants to throw, steps up, and they swarm upon him for a sack. Back at the 46-yard line on the Concordia side of midfield. Big guys were coming with authority. Jordan May and Mitch Thornberry. They'll leave the ball game. It'll be 4th down and even longer now for Concordia. To the right side, the wide side of the field with the snap. Read option, wants to throw, pulls it down, and he's going down. Cougars got to him. Let's see who that was. That was Jamal Jackson that wrapped him up and would not let go. So a loss will bring up 4th down with the ball back inside the Concordia 45, back around the 43-yard line. He's got man coverage out there by Dewan Thomas right now. Travel Bush is coming, throws quickly, he's got the catch, and the lateral play is good. And up to the 40, 45, 50, foot race down the right sidelines, and that's Rixey, who's all the way on his feet. He got it to Will Chrisman. Let's see how they're going to rule it. They're going to rule it out of bounds at the 25-yard line. You talk about razzle-dazzle. Rocky James catches the ball, the old hook and lateral. Laterals at the Rixey, who tried to give it on a trailing play to Chrisman, who ran it into the end zone. Instead, it'll be 1st and 10 USF at the Concordia 25. And new life for USF, still with 5:07 remaining, but still 25 yards to negotiate to try to take the lead back.